Now, well, let's talk about a match that I know you have a vested interest in because you are so Jax for Jax. It's Nia Jax, the WWE Women's Champion versus the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. You have a lot to say, I'm sure, because this is your type of match, or your type at least. So I'll let you go first.
Okay, look, let's just start off by saying Nia Jax has come on in leaps and bounds ever since she came back. I've look, aside from, I've always wanted her to succeed. There's no, there's no, there's no hiding that. But the fact of the matter is, her promo has gotten better. Her ring work has gotten better. Okay, yeah, there's a few spots here and there, like that match with Bailey a few weeks back. There was a few things that looked a little bit weird. But aside from that, man, she's she's unbelievable. And then you pair her with Tiffy Time, and then unbelievably good. So I'm glad they brought I'm glad they've brought um, Rodriguez in
I was about
as
to
the
say,
Diesel role. And when I say they brought Rodriguez in the Diesel role, she literally looks like Diesel, right down to her gear. I don't know how it just looks amazing. She just,
absolutely.
so that being said, I think if it was just going to be like a straight up match with um with Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. I mean, physically,
I mean,
it's going to be like obvious. It's going to be like this glorified squash match. But there's so many, like we were talking about on the other side. There's so many moving parts to this whole thing. There's like Rhea Ripley is now involved. There's
Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton's in there with the Money in the Bank. There's Bailey.
Naomi's in there. Naomi's in there after last week. There's like all these little things. And for me, I think it's about time that Nia Jax wins, yes, probably going to win, but I need a cash in. I think it's time we have a cash in.
Do
I
you
think
think
it's
they
cash
catch?
in. I think well, it's kind of obvious that Tiffy is going to cash in on Nia Jax. I think it's
I think
time.
I think Survivor Series. I don't think here. I don't think at Crown Jewel. I think it'll be a cash in probably at Survivor Series. If Liv does not cash, I mean, sorry, if Tiffy does not cash in at Survivor Series, then she's not cashing in until Mania. She's going to do a Damian Priest. But then again, would they do back to back a cash in at Mania, or would they go for Royal Rumble cash in instead? Has it ever been cashed in at the Rumble? And not as far as I can remember.
No.
That could be a first. I don't see it happening in Saudi. As much as we want it, I want the cash in. I think they're still stirring the pot on that. I don't think they make it happen in Saudi. They're going to bring it back to North America, and in Montreal, they'll pull the trigger on it. And it'll probably be when Naomi gets, well, not squashed as in terms of a wrestling match squash, but you know what I mean, squashed under the
Yeah.
bonsai, and then Tiffy does the
Ooh.
cash.
And that version of the bonsai drop that she does as well, even right down to the folded arms and in the pin.
Did you see at Bad Blood when she did this? She looked over the camera and she winked. I was like, that's a nice touch.
These little things, it's like so good, so good. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I want to say Nia Jax wins. Um, but it's probably going to be Liv.
Yeah, I'm
It's
about.
probably going to be Liv. And if Liv wins this match, Tiffy is cashing in. There's no doubt in my mind.
Huh. When you put it that way, oh wait, that could be so good because it could be Liv wins thanks to shenanigans. Raquel gets in the ring afterwards, displays her strength by laying in more on Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley makes the save, chases off Rodriguez and Liv. Tiffy's left all alone in the ring. Nia's laid
But
out.
remember, it's not really a save in the traditional way either.
Yes, because she's actually after them. She's not
Yep.
actually saving Nia. So she's
Yes.
chasing them off, and Tiffy's left alone with Nia. Oh my God.
And she's
And
been teasing that for a while now. I think it could happen. I think it
and
does happen.
I know this is a minor point, and you really don't have much bones with this as much as I do. But the one thing I gotta say that I do like, especially, and I notice they only do it when they go to Saudi, they don't do it in any of the other shows, is that when they have a female match, there's a female ref in the ring. I like that. I want female matches, female refs should be in there, not male. Male refs should be kept for
Correct.
the male match. Females should not be refing male matches. They should be refing the female matches. That's why we got female refs. I know it's a very tiny little thing, but I'm glad that we get it at Saudi, even if we don't get it on the regular. But now
Yeah.
that you mentioned it, Liv Morgan, she's the logical one to win. Naya's already
Yes.
got the Queen of. She's got the title. She's got
Look,
everything.
the fact of the matter is, Liv has only ever had matches now, like PLE matches with Rhea Ripley. She's had a few here and there, but I don't think it's really solidified her as the champion that she needs to be. And I think this is what does it. This is going to finally rub off or erase that stuff that happened with Ronda Rousey. This is going to finally, and yes, I know I've been on it for a while, but this is going to remove all of that from there. This is what is going to make Liv Morgan that champion. She's got the cowardly heel thing down. She still wins her matches. She's got the big muscle now. She's got Judgment Day and everything else, but let's move that aside for a second. Liv Morgan needs to be respected as the women's champion that she is. What does that now is this match, her bodyguard, and the fact that she's a slimy heel. She's gonna make it. This is where it happens. This is where it happens.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that her having been in the ring and actually won the title off of Becky Lynch would have made it, but it didn't until
It
she
didn't.
worked here. So that's a testament not just to Liv but to Rhea as well. That we
Yes.
actually her to make Liv into the biggest star that she is right now and turn her around from from the Ronda Rousey thing, like you mentioned, from being a tag partner, just a lame tag partner to Rodriguez, to her getting pulled over on the road with a bag of weed, to her getting dirty Dominic Mysterio, to winning the title. I just skimmed over the part that nobody
Yeah.
wants to talk about. Yeah. Uh, yeah, she really did it. And I think Liv Morgan, yeah, she's the only logical one to win, and more power to her. And yeah,
Yeah.
now that you mentioned Tiffy time cash in. Yeah,
There it
definitely.
is. Book it.
Book it, WWE.